Hey Capricorn, welcome to Star Tarot. This is your January 2019 general reading. It's very hard to believe that we are already in January, but again, this reading is for anyone that is Capricorn in your sun, moon, or rising signs, okay? If you are revisiting my channel, I do want to thank you so much for doing so. All of the likes, the shares, the comments, and subscribes truly mean the world to me, so keep those going. I truly appreciate them. And if this is the first time that you are tuning into my channel, I do want to welcome you aboard. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope that you find something here that speaks to you and gives you a little bit more guidance, okay? Again, this is a general reading, so this will not resonate with everyone. You're going to want to pick up what I'm putting down that does and simply leave the rest. You may want to check out your moon and rising signs. Check into those readings and see if there's anything else there that can add to this reading, or may pick up where this has left you hanging, or if this just doesn't speak to you at all, the message just isn't here for you in Capricorn, does not mean that it's not there in your moon or rising sign. The only way to really get a true sense of your specific situations is to book a personal reading. So if you are interested in doing that, I am doing a $30 special for the month of January, and all you need to do is check the description down below and email me, and I will give you the instructions. It's really easy. I don't make it complicated to get that reading booked for you, so always know that. Time is fluid, so some of these events may have already happened, may happen in the next couple of days, all the way up into the following months. We are living in, the physical world, but in the spiritual world, and that's where we're getting this information, time is fluid. So you might hear something today that does not manifest until weeks or a month or two. So just always keep that in mind, okay? The primary deck that I am using once again is the Fountain Tarot deck. If you like this deck, you want to purchase this deck for yourself or for anyone else, the information will also be down below. I do have an Amazon store. All you need to do is just click on the link there and it'll take you right into the description, all of the information concerning the cards as well as purchasing. I will be using other cards to clarify throughout, and I will mention them so that you kind of get an idea of what decks those are. Again, for you to be informed if you want some more information, details on the cards, or would like to purchase those as well. All of that will be down below. But let's just get into it, okay, Capricorn? So right off the bat, okay, in your energy, in your present moment energy, I do see that there is some stagnancy for some of you. This represents stagnancy, but for a lot of you, this is really looking at things from a different perspective. There are some events that have happened that definitely have you reconsidering some things, thinking very deeply about what the next move is. And there might have been, for some of you, a long period of waiting. So that is what I am seeing here so far. Now, I do see that in the recent past, and again, we're talking about anywhere from a couple of days to possibly even 6 months to a year, there was something that you stepped out and started anew. There was something that you really took a risk on. This could be an individual, this could be a business that you're, trying to create. This could be a job, but there was something in your life that really had you willing to take a risk here, okay? Now, the Fool card can also be very literal. For some of you, you may feel like you played the fool for someone or a situation, but right next to this with the Seven of Wands here, I do see that you did take a very, very big leap of faith. This was not something that was minor. If you look at the images on the card, this is like jump, okay? So you jumped into something, you were very enthusiastic about it, and you were very courageous to do so. Even though it was a risk, you really took a gamble. And I feel like what happened in that situation was that something did not come into fruition the way that you thought it would. Either it's taking a very long time, or you are feeling like you need to possibly reconsider this risk that you have taken here in the near future, or in the near past, the recent past is what I'm saying. So I do see that. Now, I'm also seeing that you are considering, within this deep thought, this new perspective, you are considering going down a different path. This is a choice that you are trying to make. You know, should I stay? Should I go? Should I go left? Should I go right? Should I be with this person or go with that person? Should I start my own business? Should I stay working? So there are a lot of you out here that are lost in thought. You're really trying to make the best decision here. And with the moon card right next to this, you are very uncertain. For some of you, it's like this is a really hard decision. Okay, and this is why we are, in the hanged man position right now. It's like, really trying to look at all of this from all angles, and also understanding that things have come to a halt. And in this decision making, there could be the situation for some of you where you are looking at something in a different perspective, and you are contemplating going on a different path, or going alone, or going away from something else to something else, because there are some things hidden. There are some things that either came to light that are making you feel like you need to reconsider and go a different route, or for some of you, you are suspecting that there are some things, some hidden aspects to someone or a situation that is really giving a pause here. And this could be you pausing because you do feel this energy of something not being completely honest or forthcoming, and maybe before you were willing to take that risk on someone, and feeling very courageous to go ahead and do so, but now you are seeing something else or feeling something else, and you're looking forward to making a decision to stay or to go, is what I'm seeing. Now, there could be something that is going on in terms of a business, something behind the scenes. You were really excited about starting this new venture, is what I'm seeing. But now that you've been there for some time, you're starting to see that there's a little bit of shadiness or hidden things that you're not willing to be a part of or wanting to be a part of. In relationships, I feel like there was someone that you did take a risk on. Maybe this was someone that wasn't your typical type, or maybe your defenses were up. Maybe there was a lot of people that were like, hey, I'm not sure that this is something you should do. And you were very enthusiastic about this person and this relationship. And so you were on defense, like, wait a minute, hold up, this is my life, sort of thing, is what I'm seeing. I want to do what I want to do. But now you are looking at things from the perspective of others that had this pause, and you are thinking about taking a different direction, and you're very uncertain here. Now, what I'm also seeing here, what needs to happen. I'm seeing you as a person that is very, very compassionate, very devoted, very loyal. And for some of you that are in a predicament when it comes to business. For some of you, you might be working for a friend, or working for a family member, and you're feeling like, you know what, I really want to stand in my power and really say, you know, I don't feel comfortable with this, but you know, you're trying to be loyal at the same time. Maybe you feel very loyal to your boss or to a business that you started with a friend, but now you're feeling like, you know, you're not all in now because you're starting to see some things. You're looking at things from a different perspective. You might be thinking, you know, should I just go on my own? But there is this considering of others, you know, you wanting to step in your power and you wanting to make things right and do what's right for yourself. But there's something here that is showing that you are considering other people, which is nice. But what needs to happen is there needs to be this balance. There needs to be you being true to you while also being your caring, giving, compassionate self is what I'm seeing. So a gentle type of a power, and you know, having that balance, that is what needs to be happening in this situation. And I think this is what's making it so hard for you to make this decision, because there is some type of loyalty here, or not wanting to hurt someone's feelings is what I'm seeing and hearing. Now, what I am seeing though for you is that this has become something of a burden to you, you know, because you are torn between making this decision and thinking about everybody else's perspective as well as your own. This has caused a lot of burdens. This is a heavy burden to carry, especially if you go on to something else. There are some people that are going to be left behind, regardless if this is a love situation or if this is employment. You know, friends and family might be affected by your decision. So this is really like a very important decision for you to make. Now, I also see here you're very, very tired, okay? Because with this is, you know, the Seven of Coins in this deck talks about putting in a lot of work, but feeling like you haven't seen the fruit of your labor. So for some of you, maybe you're just wanting to get out of a situation, relationship or work-wise, because you feel like you've been working so hard, or you've been working towards, you know, this relationship to work, and it's not that coming back to you. It's like you're putting all in, all in, all in, and you're not seeing anything come out of this situation is what I'm hearing. And this is what is causing a lot of burden. Now, what I'm also seeing is with the Hanged Man and the Ten of Wands next to each other, both of these cards talk about stagnancy. So there is a lot of slow motion. I mean, we started off like this, yay, super excited, you know, taking that leap. There was a lot of bravery, risk taking, fast movement here, and things have just really slowed down here. It has really, really slowed down. So for some of you, this is just like, you know what, I don't see this coming to anything. You know, I've been in this relationship for a long period of time. I've been at this job for a long period of time. I don't see any further commitment. I don't see me getting a promotion, getting recognized, a raise, that sort of thing. So tired is what I'm hearing. Like you're really, really tired of not seeing what you're putting out come back to you. The other thing that I'm seeing here is that you are the individual, you know, with the Nine of Cups. You're the individual that when you come around, you are always sharing what you have. You're always giving. You're always thinking about everyone else, making sure that everyone else is eating, making sure that everyone else is comfortable, making sure that everybody else is happy. And I also feel like, you know, for some of you, you're really not letting people know how you feel. You have this game face on, like everything is okay. You're okay with doing everything, when really you're feeling very burdened. you know? And I also feel like people don't know that you are trying to make a decision to leave something behind to go into a new direction. People have no idea because they're seeing this, this happy individual willing to give. Capricorn, I am seeing you being somebody that is very, very giving, always putting people first and doing majority of the work. And I'm hearing that you're tired. Okay? Again, here, the outcome. This Knight of Wands is someone that is so dedicated, again, to friends and family and to outcomes, making things happen. They do what it takes, okay? They're going to do what it takes. And a lot of times they're going to do it very enthusiastically because you are compassionate. You want to support people. You want to give to people. You want to have the best outcome here to play. You want things to happen in the right way for not just you, but for everyone else. You want to build these foundations, and you will, okay? You will. This is what is in the outcome. Now, there is going to be some reward that definitely comes your way. When we're talking about the Queen of Coins in this deck, this is someone that is very, very well to do now in so many ways. They're very confident because they've put in a lot of work, they've gained a lot of knowledge, and because they are very knowledgeable and they were very diligent at what they were manifesting, there have been some monetary rewards that have come as well. And again, this does talk about loyalty to friends and family and being able to give and to share the wisdom that you have obtained. And so, again, a very compassionate feeling that I'm seeing here. So with all the hard work that you have put in, I do see that you are going to be able to give back, and there are going to be some things that come your way in large rewards. You will create harmony. There will be some harmony and balance and stability that comes your way because of all the hard work that you have put in. And again, with the 10 of coins, I'm seeing a lot of coins here, a few cups, a lot of wands. So a lot of action on your part, a lot of work, a lot of movement here. And I feel like what I'm seeing is there are going to be a lot of monetary rewards. Things are going to pay off. So for some of you, you are going to get that raise. You are going to get that promotion. For others of you that are wanting to do something on your own, this is going to pay off. And in love, I feel like everything will come into full circle and there will be some abundance here and some harmony and balance and stability. And when we're talking about the Star card here, this is because you did keep the faith, because you were hopeful, and this also can talk about being destined for something to happen. And a lot of times that means for love. So, putting in a lot of work, looking at things from a different perspective. So some of you are going to be prosperous and abundant when it comes to love. But I do see this being something that has a lot to do with the financial aspect and being able to give to those around you or supporting your family. And that's what I see here. I'm going to go ahead and get a couple of messages here for you. I don't think that we need to clarify. I think that this reading is very clear. It just depends on how this resonates for you. If this is your situation in love, then it's more so about love. If you feel like this has to do more with finance and career, then you'll know that for sure. So just, again, take it how it resonates. And just hang in there. I know you guys are tired. You're tired of waiting. You're tired of working, putting in all of this, and feeling like nothing is going to manifest. But the good news is that it is. It's destined, and there will be rewards, and there will be harmony that comes out of this, okay? So just stay encouraged is what I'm telling you here. All right, so I am using the Wisdom of the Oracle deck to get some clarification. Yep. Right off the bat, I'm seeing some really good things. So we got 3 cards here. 3 really good cards. So the first one is Treasure Island. The Y card. This card is so difficult to read, but it's so necessary for you at this point in time. And the New Life card, okay? I'm going to touch a little bit on each of these cards here. I do love how this deck is broken down, so absolutely. Okay, so the Treasure Island card is a very special card. It doesn't typically just come out, okay? So I do want to talk to you about this card a little bit more in depth than the others. But the essential meaning to this card is that the law of attraction brings dreams into fruition. The results of positive thinking makes manifestations. We're talking about abundance appearing out of nowhere, financial gains, and the sharing of good fortune. Again, we talked about good things coming and you being, the one that wants to share this good fortune. So this is absolutely right on target. Now, I do want to go a little bit further because there is a message here specifically for you, Capricorn, and it says, you've worked hard and acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance, and suddenly, in the midst of it all, you hit the jackpot. You have uncovered the map to buried treasure and tapped the unlimited potential within you. Okay, so this is talking about trusting your intuition and knowing that you need to keep going. And I know that it's very difficult because it's been long, hard work. Okay, and I know that you're tired, but there is going to be good fortune that comes your way. Okay, now in terms of relationships, okay, it does talk about, no matter how long you've been together with someone or been waiting, sometimes there are some moments in time where there is a new moment of discovery. It goes to a new level where when you think that this relationship can't go to another level because you've been waiting so long, out comes a new type of romance. Something clicks, something just opens up, and it goes to the next level of celebrating a new love, okay? So this definitely speaks to what we've just talked about here. Now, this Y card is not to really give you so much guidance in a way. It's to open up your senses. When this Y card comes out, you really need to ask yourself some self-awareness questions. Why do you want to stay? Why do you want to go? And that is where the spirit guides really want you to measure that before making a major decision, because definitely we see here you making the decision, and that is why you are in the hangman position to really look at all sides of things, to very carefully look at everyone's perspective, and again, like we set up here, to consider others, but definitely consider yourself. So, making sure that you matter in this decision, but why are you doing this? Why are you doing certain things? Why are you saying certain things? Why are you doing certain things? And why does this decision need to be made? Is it because it works better for them? Is it because it works better for you? Why? So there are a lot of questions that you do need to ask yourself in order for you to make this decision, okay? So the last card here, which is the New Life card, I've never seen this card since I've gotten this deck a few months ago. So this is going to be new for me here. So let's see here. Okay. There's a lot here, so I just want to skim this real quick before, I don't want to give you guys all of this. Okay. All right, so it says this is one of those times in your life when new ideas inspire you and new opportunities bring you hope for seeing your dreams come true. All is well in your world, and you have the energy you need to feel renewed. Allow your heart to fill with enthusiasm. Let your light shine, for this is a time of good fortune. Okay? So there are a lot of good things that are coming your way. And I know that you're tired, and I know that you feel like things are not coming to pass. But this is here to let you know that there are some new things coming. In relationships, it does say that this is a time to connect with others and to share excitement, passion, and hearts full of joy. Okay? And this card talks about in relationships, when this does show up, it says that, you need to respect the love and the partnerships that you have around you. Okay? When we're talking about finances and money, it says that you have every reason to be optimistic right now as things seem to fall into place magically. New opportunities remind you that abundance is available to you. All right, so very, very good outcome. I know that you are so very tired, Capricorn. I can feel it. Like, I had a certain amount of energy before I started this reading, and now I do feel like I can feel the weight of the burdens that you're feeling and all of the work that you've put in, the emotional and physical work. Okay, that one came right out. I do want to read one message here from the Spirit, just to give you guys a little bit more encouragement. This is coming from your personal spirit guides, angels, individuals that have passed on that you may have been connected to in the past. But it says, since you're on earth, you understand how buildings are built. A good solid foundation, and yet flexibility too, in case of earthquakes. Truth be told, you can't offer something sustainable unless it is built from a solid base, whether it be an idea that takes form one step at a time, or an actual house that needs a sturdy foundation dug, poured, and built. We want to remind you of this because you might need a little encouragement to see this is true in your life at this time. Celebrate the fact that right now you can repair the cracks in the foundation of your life effortlessly, as well as do a general site check to ensure your hard work is being well supported. Do this and know you are building your life on a perfect and sound foundation that will allow you to welcome the many miracles waiting to come to visit. Absolutely beautiful and amazing. And this is exactly what we've been talking about here, building this solid foundation, taking time to make sure that you're making the right decisions. Keep building, although you're tired, and there will be some rewards, there will be some miracles that come your way because you have been diligent and because you have been faithful and kind to other people. That's what's really important here. I do see 4 different cards here that talks about how loyal, how dedicated you are to friends and family members. So you are going to become prosperous and abundant, and you will share these things to the people that you love and care about. And I'm seeing that that is what is really important to you. So this is what I see for you, Capricorn. I am reading this to you in the month of January, but just know that I do see this work being put in up until, I want to say, even March or April for some of you. So again, time is fluid, so just always keep that in mind. If you don't see this coming to light in January, don't think that it's not going to. You're going to want to keep a sound mind to understand that, I have to keep going, and that February might come and it might happen. February might come and it not be there, but I do see some fruits of my labor. And just know that March, April could be the time where you see this all come together. So just always keep that in mind, Capricorn. I want you to stay encouraged. What you're doing here is simply beautiful. You are really trying to work on something here for the greater good. So, again, please comment, like, share, subscribe if this resonated with you at all. If you are interested, again, in a personal reading, that information is down below. But I do want to thank you for your time and your attention, and I will see y'all on the other side of your very next reading. Till then, I'm sending you all the love and all the light.